Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I am just upset because it just kind of feels like we're being perpetually always played by something horrible when it comes to games, when it comes to botting, when it comes to scalping, and it just feels like no matter what is gonna happen, this PlayStation 5 is always gonna be in this weird orbital system in the galaxy where there's like little aliens essentially trying to go and like probe and get every single little bit of profit they possibly could. And as of today, that actually literally happened, and people are upset. I myself am upset, and I was kind of thinking just in the back of my head, oh hey, we might finally have some freedom over here from scalpers and botters and everything in between. But sadly, that did not happen. Sadly, there's a lot of kids probably that are gonna be very, very sad, and all these collector's editions are going and popping off. All these random special limited edition controllers are getting destroyed, and I am just, well, kind of somewhat sickened. So we're going to talk about this, rant about this, and just be sad because what's going on. And as well, I guess I have one quick note before we go and get sad over here. Do you guys want a nice little special live stream tomorrow? I'm a little tempted to go do a good celebration stream over here on YouTube. I haven't really done too many YouTube streams. If you guys want one, let me know or be on the lookout for it, because I might go and actually do one. So maybe follow me up on Twitter if you guys want to see upon the notifications for the YouTube, and subscribe. But of course, we also have the Twitter and Twitch room down below, Target, Amazon links too. And let's go and sit here and complain about life, because what else is new? So if you guys don't know, there is a brand new specialty thing that was just announced as of like 2 days ago. A little bit of a surprise announcement. We made a video on it. People are kind of excited about it. And some folks over in my Twitch stream were even like, yo, I'm excited for this game, and as well, I'm kind of wanting to buy this, and it also looks pretty cool. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about over here on the PlayStation Direct website, and a few, I think, other various social media places like GameStop, etc., have had this DualSense wireless controller, which is a actual limited edition controller. Now, there's been a lot of controversy when it comes to Hogwarts, but overall, it does seem like the game reviewed very well. It seems like the game is dope, and people who have been playing it these past few days have apparently really, really liked it. Like, the game is good, the graphics good. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet on my stream itself, mainly because I want to take a few days off of YouTube and Twitch and kind of just decompress for a little bit, because I just made like 4,000 YouTube videos, and we have some cool stuff coming for YouTube, but that doesn't go take away the fact that the game is good. Like, it's probably one of the best selling games so far, may even be contention for game of the year, some folks are saying, just because of how big the game is, how kind of a uniquer-ish type concept, and of course you have the fan-beloved Harry Potter, which IP, besides all like the drama behind it, is usually pretty well received overall. So obviously PlayStation springing up this controller made things a little bit more, I guess, exciting for some folks. Now, the one big thing though is that this is a legacy limited edition controller, and when you guys know you throw in the limited edition, that is when collectors, botters, and scalpers and everything in between kind of get a little perk up on their ears and realize that they could be making some money. So if you guys kind of remember, we did also have the God of War controller too as well, which was all around cool. We liked this. It was cool, as you guys can see right over here. But now with this one, the Hogwarts one, as you guys can tell, as it even came out today, is currently unavailable. And sadly, it also was almost instantaneously unavailable whenever it first came out. Now, if you guys kind of look through some of the controllers, it looks clean. It looks cool. I like the color scheme. I've always been a big fan of like black and yellow, black and orange, orange and gray, like that kind of contrasting style. So even I was like, well, you know, I kind of want to buy a controller. And even I, myself, who's done all these trackings forever, were a little bit intrigued to go and buy it. And speaking from firsthand experience, this was botted and scalped up the wazoo, and it makes me want to cry. Number one, on the fact that Sony just did not have enough stock, which you would think with the PlayStation VR fiasco, where it's like you, well, want to make sure it doesn't sell out. You want to make sure people can have it day one. You want to make sure that people can enjoy like your console, you can enjoy your stuff. And as well, with over like almost 2.5 years of PlayStation 5 basically being rough, basically being not there, basically just not able to buy them in stores, you would think that Sony, especially for one of the bigger games out there, and like you could probably tell from pre-orders, you could probably tell from everything else, yeah, you would think they would have enough stock to fulfill all these needs. But sadly, it seemed like the stock was sold out within about, let's say, under 5 minutes. Like, I was even on the website trying to check out, and it was just having issues, it was having bugs, and with that, it's just right now, currently unavailable. But the one more annoying thing over here is that these scalpers have come back. It's basically like whenever anyone has a chance now to go and, well, make some money, make a few bonarooskies, this is their time to go and shine. And this is even worse because they're now trying to just sell basically confirmed pre-orders. So if you guys go look through the Hogwarts listing on eBay, this is just sad and it is just sickening. So we have the $269 for the Hogwarts Legacy Limited Edition DualSense controller with their order confirmed. $270. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, an extra $200 of profit. I mean, I'm sure I understand why people are doing it. I'm not really sure the ongoing current selling price, but as you guys can see just on the overall rough listings, it seems like it might be in the hundreds. Here's another one over here, pre-order confirmed, $230, but thankfully, they decided they want to go give us free shipping for whatever big reason. Here's another one for $244 or $225 over here with all the confirmed order confirmations. And there's a few other ones mixed on in. We have like 300 or so. They only have one more, so maybe they've actually sold some. Like as of right now, maybe they've sold a few at $220. And it kind of seems like the all-around rough price is around $200 and let's say $20. Here's a $210 plus $10 in shipping, around $220. And it just makes me so sad because this has been only up for today. This has literally like barely been available. And I'm gonna hope, and we kind of have seen this in other restocks, that PlayStation will do more waves. Like whether Amazon or Best Buy or GameStop or Target hopefully gets a few of their own stock, or as well, like I said, maybe PlayStation themselves could also go and maybe sell some of their stock too. I think if we had a chance to do either one of these, I think most folks would be happy. Now, we have seen a few of these that are slightly cheaper, but the thing is, people are actually bidding on this. There's only $175, but there's still 6 days left of bidding, and there is at least 2 bids so far and having to pay for shipping. So it does kind of seem like this controller actually does have some market value. Because I mean, yeah, you can go and list a controller for $400, and it might sit there for 7 months, but guess what? Then it's not worth $400. But the fact that people are seemingly bidding on this stuff, this one has 4 bids as is, and it has 4 days left, so we'll see how this kind of goes. But like, it does seem like the going price seems to be around, let's say around $200 or so. And this is why it's sad, because it seems like scalpers just don't give up. But let alone scalpers, but also botters. Because it does really seem like this inventory was really heavily botted. We saw it a lot with early PlayStations, etc., where I just don't want the future of all these kind of nifty things and legacy editions and everything else are going to be perpetually just botted. Like, that's not what I'm looking forward to. I don't want to have to go and, like, develop my own coding bot to go and literally buy, like, groceries in the future, just because there's always people perpetually buying stuff the first day it comes out. Now, I understand, like, it's a limited edition, there's going to be competition, but it was sold out so utterly quickly that it was either on Sony's end for not making enough, and then that's just on them, kind of how they did with the PlayStations, or as well might just be a lot of really heavy botters and scalpers. And what we've seen so far based on, like, Twitter posts, people gloating about it, and as well as you guys can even just see from us scrolling through over here on eBay, it just seems to be that this was, well, pretty much just not so good. Like, it just wasn't a good drop. A lot of folks are upset, and it just kind of makes us sad. Like, I kind of thought we'd be able to go and step past this, and I haven't had to really rant about this type of stuff in quite some time, because, well, I thought everything was getting more normalized. I thought people were less likely to want to go and scalp literally anything they can get their grubby hands on, and, well, unfortunately, it seems like that's not been so true. Because we've also even seen the collector's editions, too, which have been kind of coming in and out of stock. And in theory, if we also see the PlayStation 5 controller hopefully do more additional waves, I think they probably will. I'm assuming with how good the Hogwarts Legacy game has been performing, they probably will, I'm guessing. But even the collector's editions, which have been selling out very quickly, you guys can see are also being listed for like $355. We're seeing a lot of different money over here too, especially in the United States side. And it just stinks because it seems like scalpers just don't give up. And at the end of the day, like, I wish they did. Granted, this has been something that's been going on even for sports tickets back in the day when it comes to World Series tickets, and even video games, I'm sure even happened on PS3s, PS4s, etc. But it just makes me so sad because we have the one chance for things to go and have like a cool limited edition thing. Maybe I care a little bit more because I wanted to get one myself. I thought it looked kind of cool. And, well, it just makes me sad at the end of the day. So what can you go and do? How can you go and do it? What can Sony do better? I mean, I don't know, maybe get more stock, maybe go and do a little bit more at the end of the day, maybe try to tone down the botting or cancel some of these botted orders if someone bought like 50 stock or so, which I saw some folks on Twitter going and bragging about that. I don't know, it just is disappointing that it's still somehow happening after all this time. I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Leave me your thoughts and comments down below. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. We also have the Target links, we have the Amazon links, we have everything else in between. And like I said, if you guys want a nice little YouTube live stream, let me know in the comment section down below, because I am a little bit tempted maybe tomorrow. Love you guys all, talk to you guys soon.